Welcome, Libra, to your predictions for May of 2022. We're going to get started here with our Oracle reading first and our love predictions. But first, hit subscribe to Hangman Tarot with Libra. And let's get started with the conversation about the thoughts and feelings of how you're going to feel in May and how your other person may feel. Let me write this down really quick. Okay. All right. Kind of finding out what do we need to know about this month? What is May going to bring you as far as like love? And love can be painful and it can be the most amazing thing in the world. So we are going to find out all the things. First, I want to go ahead and do an oracle reading on your current energy. And it's just going to give me a vibe of how you're doing. And then we're going to confirm through tarot. Okay. It's pretty simple, pretty easy. All right, let's get into this quickly. I want to know what's going on with Libra, what the universe has in store for you in May, what is aligned for you so perfectly for you and your heart. All right. Your well-being is currently in your energy, so something to do positive on the positive note. I feel like you may be taking care of yourself a little bit more, Libra, finally taking someone's advice and really getting in there and adding to your self-care. It's a perfect way to do things. There is lack of movement, or you could have just got back from somewhere you traveled. This could have something to do with not wanting to move and you're having to move, or it could just have to do with like lack of movement, lack of energy towards anything. But there's definitely some happiness in the energy. Now, whether this is not happy or happy, we're going to confirm through tarot card reading, but I feel some happiness coming from that current vibe. So hopefully we can find out in May, love is happy. All right, let's get into it. All right, one more shuffle. Like, I feel it. It's almost there. Okay. Let's find out what it is that you need to know about your relationship in upcoming May. And now we're going to find out straight out the gate, what do you need to know? What do we need to do to deal with the situation? What do we need to know about the person in the situation or even persons? All right. So something is definitely lacking a little balance, lack of inspiration here. That is just very telling of the month ahead. You are, however, really trying to learn how to like reinvent yourself when it comes to your relationship. So you might even be trying to sexually or passionately or just like in general restart. But you're definitely trying to do that. The inspiration for that is very low. And this could have a lot to do with, you know, there's lack of growth in the relationship even. You definitely were in like a new relationship with this person. It was very physical. It was very down to earth. It was very tangible, dependable. There was a stability with it, but it's less than stable now. So this relationship that you're in could be a fire sign, could be an earth sign, but the inspiration here is off balance. The inspiration in general, just like the excitement that, you know, you're wanting to learn how to reinvent it, how to recycle it and begin new, but it's hard to do it all the time. But that's what a relationship is, reinventing constantly, and just adding to this picture and the scenarios. Let's find out a little more here. We're going to find out who this person is. We're going to find out a little bit more about your guys' wants, what it is that you want, and some issues that you both have. Okay, so he or she could definitely be a water sign, or again, could have been that fire sign or earth. All right, so you're wanting balance. He wants, you know, strong, loyal connection. He wants love, she or he, excuse me. They want love. They want to connect with you. They want it to keep going. They want to, you know, keep pushing the idea of love. It's constantly on their mind. It's constantly on their heart. But the idea of love is the fact that maybe, just maybe, this person really likes the idea of love and not really necessarily the work that it takes to be in love. Okay. So that could just be very well be a situation at hand here. It's looking like you're definitely wanting some balance, especially with this, you know, the safety and the situation and the stability. It's just like, that's your number one goal, is to bring that to the table every single time. Try to be generous, try to be strong, try to be dependable. You know, cooperating in a relationship with balance is all that you want, though. Let's find out the issues you two have. All right, so lack of communication here is very much being indicated here, and there could be trauma over on their end. So the issue for me, for for Libra upcoming May, is that your person's definitely dealing with some trauma stuff or not dealing with it. They're not communicating about it or communicating to you about it in general, but it's almost like it would be a really great time to explore, but it's like they're not wanting to talk about it. They don't want it to be clear about it. They don't want to confuse things, or maybe they're confused. However it leads, the issue for them is a little bit of trauma, a little bit of work to do, and it's just, again, they're not dealing with it. Over on your end of things, you're willing to talk about anything as far as like getting into some kind of a bounce back. So again, this is confirming that you're really trying to recycle or renew the relationship constantly here. And you're definitely wanting to communicate the situation. You want to bring clarity to bouncing back and just being in a really rational mind and structured place. Okay. All right. All right. Let's find the intentions that you both have coming to for each other in May. All right. A couple more cards here. All right, so they want momentum. They would like it to be speedy progress. They're really willing to get into a place where there's hope and it's not stagnant. That's what they want. The passion here is not the issue. The energetic or the spiritual connection is not the issue. It's just more or less is their movement towards this. So they're going to bring you movement as long as you utilize it. You want fulfillment. That's your intention, fulfillment, to fill the cup. That's it. You're definitely willing to explore. You're definitely willing to bring some sort of exploration. And you're definitely willing to bring a resolve. So let's find out what the biggest issue here. What is it that you're like dealing with? Okay, so lack of movement, again, overall, just you both have memories with each other. You're definitely, you know, in a place where you really want this to work and you're willing to, you know, put in the effort and the work. Lack of movement, though, in general, overall. All right, let's find out likely outcome. So some sort of information or truth is going to be communicated, okay? Whether or not that's a good communication, I'm not quite sure, but there will be an ending to some sort of income stream or something physical, or even something as far as like your safety. So I want you to understand that like overly thinking can put you in a place after you find out information or the truth. Overthinking can put you in a place of scared. I mean, you would be overly thinking can put you in a place where you don't want to talk about it. It's just like all this information has you in a place where you're talking about it. You're communicating about it in a very strong way, but you are overthinking about it. You are definitely in a place where you're wanting to find closure. But again, the overthinking is really fucking up you're resisting the flow of life because you're resisting wanting to like really find closure. Okay. You're just overthinking and it's causing a lot of suffering. So making sure in upcoming May to check in with yourself and your person as far as like your chatter, when you're chatting with each other, the information between the both of you, try to find some balance and bring good and bad, you know, to an equal, however that looks for you, but make sure the communication doesn't put you in a silly place where you won't find closure. The information's for good, not for you to be like, oh my God. Last card. Sorry. That was a horrible impersonation of Libra. Okay. Okay. So again, yeah, that overthinking is definitely going to take you out of the conversation once again in May. So making sure when you get into that conflict or that situation and you feel like, hey, I want to talk about all this information and it's a bunch of shit that I didn't know about and you want to chat about it, you almost want to feel like you could get at them, Libra. You want to get your revenge. Stop it. That's so gross. Stop it. Just talk. Stop thinking about it. Just talk to them. Whatever this is. End the bullshit. End the bullshit, Libra. It's bullshit every time. I'm kidding. Okay. Let's get into hitting subscribe to Hangman Tarot if you would. I hope that you enjoyed your reading for upcoming love predictions for May. Libra, go ahead and hit subscribe. Click that bell so you don't miss any of your future notifications for your tarot readings for general or love. When this is an upload, a video will pop up right about now. That'll be your general prediction for May. So go ahead and check that out. Share, like, and follow if you would. Other than that, I hope that you all enjoy the rest of your Friday. It's a beautiful evening. Enjoy.